Commander Elena Vasquez stood at the observation deck of the UES Concordia, watching the sleek alien vessels arrange themselves in perfect formation beyond the asteroid belt. The Hegemony fleet, 12 ships of impossible geometry, their hulls seeming to bend light around them, had arrived exactly as their transmission had promised. "They're beautiful," whispered Lieutenant Marcus Webb, his voice carrying the same awe that had infected the entire diplomatic mission. "Look how they move. Like dancers." Elena nodded, though something in her gut twisted with unease. The Hegemony had responded to humanity's first interstellar message with elegant poetry about peaceful coexistence and shared knowledge. Their technology clearly surpassed Earth's by centuries, yet they spoke of wanting to learn from humanity's unique perspective on existence. Behind them, Ambassador Patricia Holloway adjusted her ceremonial robes for the third time. "Remember, this is humanity's first contact with a truly advanced civilization. Everything we do here will be studied for generations." The communication array crackled to life. The Hegemony's melodious voice filled the bridge, translated into perfect English by their sophisticated systems. "Honored representatives of Earth, we welcome this moment of convergence. Our hearts sing with anticipation of the wisdom you will share." Elena watched the alien ships drift closer, their movements hypnotically graceful. The crew around her seemed mesmerized, faces slack with wonder. Even the usually sharp-eyed tactical officer, Commander Rodriguez, had lowered his guard completely. "Ambassador," Elena said quietly, "something feels off." "They're positioning themselves in a classic encirclement pattern." Holloway waved her concern away. "Commander, these are peaceful beings. Did you not hear their poetry? Their philosophical treatises on nonviolence? We're here to establish trade agreements and cultural exchanges, not to wage war." The alien transmission continued, speaking of mutual respect and the beauty of diversity. But Elena's military instincts, honed through decades of combat, screamed warnings. She pulled up the tactical display on her personal tablet, running probability analyses on the alien fleet positions. "Lieutenant," she whispered to Webb, "run a discreet scan on their weapon systems. Don't make it obvious." Webb hesitated. "Ma'am, the ambassador specifically ordered no aggressive scanning. We don't want to offend them." "Do it anyway." As Webb's fingers danced over his console, Elena studied the alien ships more carefully. Their beauty was undeniable, but there was something predatory in their precision. The way they maintained exact distances. The synchronization that spoke of military discipline rather than artistic expression. Webb's face went pale. "Commander, these readings, they're not possible. Each of those ships carries enough firepower to glass a continent. Their energy signatures are off the charts." Elena's blood froze. She looked around the bridge at her crew, still entranced by the aliens' diplomatic overtures. The Hegemony representative was now reciting what sounded like poetry about the harvest of wisdom from younger species. That phrase triggered something in Elena's memory. She quickly accessed the Xenolinguistics database, running the aliens' exact words through every translation matrix they had. Most interpretations came back as benign, but one alternative translation made her stomach drop. "The culling of resources from primitive civilizations." "Red alert," she barked, her voice cutting through the bridge's peaceful atmosphere. Ambassador Holloway spun around, fury in her eyes. "Commander, what are you doing? You'll ruin everything." "Webb, emergency broadcast to Earth. Tell them we've encountered a hostile force." The alien transmission suddenly stopped. For a moment, space fell silent. Then came a sound that would haunt Elena's nightmares, if she lived to have them. It started as a low hum, barely perceptible, but it grew. And grew. The hull of the Concordia began to vibrate. Coffee cups rattled. The lights flickered. "What is that?" Webb gasped. Elena looked out at the alien ships, now revealing weapon ports along their elegant hulls. "That," she said grimly, "is the sound of a hunting pack preparing to feed." The beautiful ships had shed their diplomatic disguise. Humanity's first contact was about to become its last stand. The hunting song of the hegemony filled the void, and the dangerous ships closed in.